I was interested in this idea of the possibilities of Palestine in the minds of diaspora Palestinians who have never been there. I had been thinking a lot about different Palestinians I interact with in New York or in America or outside of Palestine, and I had noticed, among many different people, this way of talking about Palestine that was very like utopian and fantastical, and everything was rolling hills and olive trees, and everything was just like perfect and beautiful in their minds because they don't get to go there. I've been going to Palestine since I was a teenager, and it is beautiful, but it's beautiful like a lot of places. It's a normal place on earth with people living and stuff, It's not a fantasy utopia. Any landscape I draw might be Palestine in that sense, where it's like you've never been, so it could look like anything. When it comes down to making the landscape, it's very formal in terms of like painting. It's about color and composition for me. Tatriz is traditional Palestinian embroidery. It is traditionally done on clothing by women for themselves and or others in their community. It's passed down matrilineally, so mothers teach their daughters and granddaughters, and you kind of learn at home. And I would say almost every Palestinian woman's been taught it. Whether they're good at it or like doing it is individual, but they've been exposed to it. For this exhibition, when I first came for a site visit, the way that the room is structured, where it's a rectangle, but then it has kind of opposite diagonal doorways on each corner, immediately just gave me kind of a yin-yang kind of feeling. And so I immediately pictured two large pieces that were kind of diagonal from each other, and what resulted was two pieces that kind of had inverted everything about each other. The one of them is blues and some greens as the background, so to speak, and then the sky is also green, and then the mountains are red. And then the other piece is reds background with blues and greens as the mountain. One is a mountain and one is a valley, so that's also kind of this inverse. So they just all this kind of balance that really started with just the room that I was tasked with making an exhibition for. When I'm in America, I feel like I'm Palestinian-American, but then when I go to Palestine, I feel like a fish out of water, like I'm so foreign to Palestine and so American essentially. And so this notion that like I'm doing this traditional craft, but I'm kind of doing it wrong, is kind of this metaphor for like how it feels to be a diaspora. I didn't grow up within the culture, so as much as I love the culture, I don't get it exactly right. I'm a foreigner when I'm there, and so the pieces kind of embody that.